Briefing content. Topic: The dispute between Elon Musk and OpenAI. Key information points *. 1. In February 2023, Musk sued OpenAI, accusing it of violating its non-profit mission by collaborating with Microsoft. In June, Musk briefly withdrew the lawsuit after having a conversation with OpenAI CEO Sam Altman in March. 2. In August, Musk refiled the lawsuit, alleging that OpenAI executives deceived him into co-founding the company. Recently, Musk also named Microsoft as a defendant, accusing both companies of forming a monopoly. 3. The relationship between Musk and Altman has been tense. Musk has even given Altman a new nickname, Scam Sam. Experts believe Musk's true intention may be to publicly expose the conflict between the two, rather than simply winning the lawsuit. 4. Meanwhile, Musk is aggressively developing his own AI ventures, positioning Tesla as an AI and robotics company, and founding a $50 billion AI startup called XAI. Summary *. The conflict between Elon Musk and OpenAI CEO Sam Altman continues to escalate, with both sides engaging in legal battles. This reflects Musk's ambitions in the AI field as he attempts to challenge OpenAI's position through his own AI company. The dispute is not only about personal grievances, but also about the future landscape of the AI industry. Current Affairs Overview, December 4, 2024. 1. Biden's pardon of Hunter Biden sparks controversy. President Biden exercised his constitutional pardon power, but this move has raised questions, being accused of compromising judicial fairness for family interests. This could set a precedent for Trump to misuse pardon powers in the future, deepening public skepticism about a double standard in the judicial system. 2. Republican Party's slim majority in the House. The Republican Party's losses in key states like California have left them with only 220 seats in the House, the smallest majority in nearly a century. This means the Republicans have just 1 year in 2025 to push their agenda, with a high likelihood of losing control of the House again in 2026. 3. Trump threatens tariffs on Mexico and Canada. Trump plans to impose high tariffs on these two major trading partners to pressure them into addressing illegal immigration and drug issues. This would place a heavy burden on American consumers and manufacturers, provoke retaliation from trade partners, and harm U.S. economic interests. 4. Challenges in U.S.-Mexico relations with new president. Mexico's new president, Sheinbaum, interacts and formulates policies differently than his predecessor, creating uncertainty in bilateral relations. Constructive dialogue and cooperation on key issues like immigration, drugs, and trade are essential to avoid confrontation. 5. Resurgence of Cold War-style arms race. Russia's deployment of intermediate-range missiles has breached the Cold War-era INF Treaty, raising security concerns in Europe. The new U.S. administration lacks the willingness to ease tensions and is instead increasing investments in nuclear weapons, exacerbating the arms race among major powers. Conclusion *. The current political and economic landscape, both domestically and internationally, is fraught with uncertainty, necessitating caution, restraint, and wisdom from all parties to prevent escalation and maintain global peace and stability. National Geographic Magazine Briefing. 1. Climate change intensifies. Research indicates that Greenland has experienced significant warming over the past millennia, suggesting that climate change could lead to drastic changes within decades. Human-induced climate change is exacerbating this, with scientists predicting that glacier melt will exceed IPCC forecasts by 2100. 2. Accelerated glacier melt. Approximately 200,000 glaciers worldwide are showing clear signs of warming, melting an average of 3 to 6 feet annually. Observations from a glacier in Switzerland confirm this trend. 3. National Geographic's annual photo selection. National Geographic has released its best photos of the year, with editor-in-chief Sadie Quarrier selecting 20 standout images from over 2 million submissions. 4. Bird flight trajectory photography. Photographer Chavi Bu is dedicated to capturing the invisible trails left by birds in flight, aiming to showcase the beauty of nature through photography. 5. Macro photography of spiders. A photographer aims to help people recognize and appreciate these often overlooked creatures by capturing macro images of local jumping spiders. 6. Map collection endeavors. Alice Hudson, former head of the map division at the New York Public Library, worked to establish a world-class public map collection, doubling the library's holdings during her tenure and making it a premier map collection center. Summary *. These articles vividly illustrate the interaction and exploration between humanity and nature from various perspectives, including climate change, photographic art, and map collection. Forbes briefing, December 4, 2024. A recent notable recruitment decision traces back to a previously little-known University of Michigan alumnus. Billionaire Larry Ellison's wife, Jolene Zhu, also known as Karen Zhu, earned her bachelor's degree in international studies from the University of Michigan in 2012. Ellison is the world's third richest person, and the University of Michigan's Nil Collective, Champion Circle, thanks the couple for helping top recruit Bryce Underwood transfer from Louisiana State University to Michigan. Underwood's father stated that his son is expected to earn over $15 million while playing quarterback at the University of Michigan. Jolene, a Michigan alumna, expressed, "I am a loyal fan of the University of Michigan and Michigan athletics. We are thrilled to support our student athletes and enable them to compete at the highest level in college sports." This recruitment decision could have long-term implications for college football, especially if Underwood meets expectations as a top national recruit. While alumni like Tom Brady and Dave Portnoy were involved in this process, there is curiosity about Ellison's role. Overall, this recruitment decision highlights how alumni, wealthy individuals, and celebrities can collectively support school sports programs and create opportunities for student athletes. This event has also sparked discussions about NIL rules and their impact on the landscape of college athletics. Briefing content *. 1. Author Edna Ferber's novel, Giant, published in 1952, tells the story of a Texas rancher and his family, provoking strong reactions from locals. The novel critiques discrimination against Mexicans and the customs of the nouveau riche, sparking considerable controversy. 2. Montello Elementary School in Lewiston, Maine, faces severe behavioral issues and campus violence, with teachers seeking help from district management without effective solutions. School staff report that the influx of refugee and immigrant families has brought traumatic experiences, leading to significant behavioral problems and difficulties in maintaining order in teaching. 3. Research shows that new parents, despite feeling less attractive, often underestimate their partner's attraction to them. This finding can help new parents better understand each other's feelings and maintain their relationship. 4. Wells Fargo is considering selling its headquarters building in San Francisco as part of its efficiency improvement measures. The bank stated that its headquarters will remain in San Francisco, which is still important to the bank. Summary * These articles cover various fields, including literature, educational issues, interpersonal relationships, and corporate dynamics, providing readers with a rich and diverse array of information. The editor highlights the core information points of each article while organically connecting them, resulting in a clear and concise briefing. Briefing content *. The issue of Arctic sea ice melt amid intensifying climate change. Arctic sea ice may experience its first ice-free day in the coming years, a rare but possible occurrence. Even under lower greenhouse gas emission levels, Arctic sea ice is likely to disappear completely by mid-century. To prevent this, significant reductions in greenhouse gas emissions are needed to keep global temperature rise within 1.5 degrees Celsius. However, existing climate commitments struggle to meet this goal. Health impacts of wildfire smoke. Fine particulate matter in wildfire smoke may lead to cognitive decline and dementia more easily than other sources of air pollution. This impact is more severe in low-income and minority groups, linked to their higher exposure to air pollution and other health risk factors. Policymakers should take measures such as providing multilingual health information and developing policies to address climate change, reduce air pollution, and mitigate wildfires to protect these vulnerable groups. The relationship between oral health and overall health. 130 years ago, Willoughby Miller established the link between bacteria and cavities, laying the groundwork for modern oral health science. Good oral hygiene practices, such as regular brushing, using antibacterial toothpaste and mouthwash, and regular dental visits, are the best defense against oral diseases. Technologies like electric toothbrushes and professional cleanings can more effectively control plaque, preventing gum disease, and reducing overall health risks. Briefing content *. December 4, 2024. 1. Nature Water magazine published a paper from researchers at MIT introducing a new battery-free solar seawater desalination technology. This system can adjust the desalination rate several times per second based on detected solar radiation changes to respond to weather variations. Researchers conducted prototype testing at a saline groundwater National Desalination Research Facility in New Mexico, demonstrating a capacity to desalinate 5,000 liters of water daily. This technology is particularly valuable for arid inland areas lacking seawater resources. 2. A 40-year-old single woman shared her experience of finding her ideal partner. After dating 30 men over 15 months, she eventually met her husband, Paul. The article lists 7 signs indicating Paul is her soulmate. 1. He offered to drive her home after their first date. 2. They kissed under the moonlight on their third date, coinciding with a shooting star. 3. He was late to their fourth date because he was helping others and apologized. 4. She felt relaxed and at ease with him. 5. He respects her spiritual views. 6. She can be vulnerable around him. 7. She feels safe with him in her dreams. These signs helped her confirm that Paul is her soulmate. 3. The article also mentions that selecting a new FBI director is a concerning move as it goes against tradition. Since 1976, the FBI director's term is 10 years, with removal only for just cause to keep the position free from political influence. President Trump's desire to fire and replace Christopher Wray seems to stem from his belief that Wray is not loyal enough and unwilling to use the FBI's vast powers against Trump's political opponents and those viewed as domestic enemies. This contrasts with past presidents appointing independent, nonpartisan individuals to this role. December 4, 2024 Briefing. Topic: The New Yorker magazine report. 1. Argentine President Milei's shock therapy reforms spark controversy. Milei, who describes himself as an anarcho-capitalist, rose to power by accusing politicians, journalists, unions, and scholars of corruption. He advocates for significantly reducing the size of government, having once stated, "Government is like a pedophile in a kindergarten, locking the kids up and covering them in Vaseline." The report details the astonishing similarities between Milei and the newly elected U.S. president. 2. Birth control pills can now be purchased freely in the U.S. For the first time in nearly 60 years, birth control pills can be bought over the counter in U.S. pharmacies without a prescription. This safe and affordable contraceptive method has been available without a prescription in over 100 countries for years. However, in the U.S., the influence of anti-abortion groups, conservative politicians, and the promotion of natural family planning on TikTok poses a growing threat to this access. 3. Trump considers appointing Florida Governor DeSantis as Secretary of Defense. Trump is contemplating replacing the controversial Secretary of Defense nominee, Hegseth, with Florida Governor DeSantis. Hegseth faces allegations of sexual harassment and financial mismanagement, making Senate confirmation increasingly difficult. DeSantis was on the list of defense secretary candidates provided by Trump's transition team and shares the same anti-radical stance as Hegseth and Trump. 4. New Yorkers oppose congestion pricing. Some New Yorkers have petitioned a federal judge to block the $9 congestion pricing charge, claiming it would cause irreparable harm. They argue that Governor Hochul rushed this unassessed plan before Biden's departure, violating legal requirements to consider impacts on small businesses, employment, and other socioeconomic factors. 5. New Yorker kidnapped by Hamas confirmed dead. The Israel Defense Forces confirmed that 21-year-old New Yorker Omer Nutra, kidnapped by Hamas during the October 7, 2023, terrorist attack, has died, with his body taken to Gaza. Nutra was a tank commander in the Israel Defense Forces, and the attack resulted in 251 kidnappings, with 62 individuals still trapped in Gaza. Briefing content asterisk. Remote work can foster closer personal connections among employees through video calls, enhancing team cohesion. Airbnb CEO Brian Chesky stated that leaders need to select their favorite employees based on fair and reasonable criteria, such as outstanding job performance or problem-solving abilities. He believes identifying individuals who can provide valuable insights is not a political issue, but leaders must handle such preferences carefully to avoid dissatisfaction among other employees. Research shows that caring for employees and recognizing their strengths are key to effective leadership. Chesky emphasized the necessity of monitoring and correcting one's preferences through employee feedback. Overall, remote work can enhance team cohesion, and reasonable employee preferences can improve team performance, provided leaders implement them fairly. December 4, 2024 Vogue magazine briefing. Vogue magazine released vibrant content this week. 1. The Fashion Awards ceremony was held in London, with Vogue's Chioma Nady personally covering the event. The ceremony showcased stunning fashion performances and award winners, including Lila Moss in an Alexander McQueen archival collection and model champion Alex Consani in a custom Delara Findicoglu outfit featuring British flag elements. 2. Vogue editor Anna Wintour attended the ceremony and presented the Outstanding Achievement Award to Tom Ford. Wintour gathered interesting stories from Ford's friends and collaborators, including one involving Julianne Moore and a pair of corduroy pants. 3. Additionally, Vogue published an exclusive conversation between Chioma Nady and singer SZA. SZA is set to release her new album Lana on December 9 and graces the cover of Vogue. The two engaged in an in-depth discussion on topics such as growth, relationships, and astrology. SZA also shared her experience of never expecting to become an artist. Summary *: The content released by Vogue this week covers significant events and figures in the fashion industry, along with an in-depth exploration of contemporary pop culture, presenting readers with a rich and diverse perspective. 2024 Vanity Fair magazine briefing. 1. Subscription index. This year has been turbulent for various publishers due to layoffs and Google's changes to third-party cookies. The Subscription Index examined the subscription strategies of lifestyle publications, revealing differences in pricing strategies compared to news and professional publications. 2. Pricing strategies. There is significant variability in pricing changes among lifestyle publications, with some seeing substantial increases and others significant decreases, resulting in an overall average increase of just 1%. In contrast, news publications have seen smaller pricing changes, with both increases and decreases. Professional publications tend to offer more first-time subscription discounts. Lifestyle publications are inclined to lower annual subscription prices and eliminate first-time subscription discounts, possibly to attract more subscribers. 3. Case studies. Time magazine has removed its website paywall, shifting to free reading while focusing on event business. The Atlantic has resumed its monthly print magazine publication. National Geographic and Vogue have increased their digital subscription investments, raising prices and enhancing promotional offers. Sports Illustrated has reduced member benefits but significantly lowered subscription prices. 4. Summary. Lifestyle publications exhibit more diverse pricing strategies than other types of publications, with some experiencing significant price increases and others decreases, likely to attract more subscribers. Some publications have also adjusted their focus on digital subscriptions, either shifting back to print or increasing digital subscription investments. Overall, lifestyle publications are actively exploring subscription models that suit their needs. Briefing content asterisk. Rolling Stone magazine's 2024 Best Albums list sparks controversy. 1. Rolling Stone recently released its 100 Best Albums of 2024 list, generating widespread attention and discussion. 2. The list raises several noteworthy issues. Only one metal album appears on the list, and it ranks low, 93rd. Notable metal bands like Judas Priest and Body Count are absent. The list is predominantly filled with pop music works, lacking representation from rock and hard rock genres. Well-known punk bands like Green Day and Amyl and the Sniffers are also missing. The top 10 includes pop icons like Charli XCX and Beyoncé, suggesting that Rolling Stone has strayed from its rock magazine roots. 3. This list has sparked extensive discussion within the music community, with some commentators arguing that Rolling Stone displays a clear bias in its selection of music genres, failing to comprehensively reflect the overall level of music creation that year. This has also raised questions about Rolling Stone's positioning and music critique standards. December 4, 2024 Wired magazine briefing. 1. Figma founder Dylan Field expresses keen interest in rebranding Enron, praising the company's logo design and finding the potential rebranding intriguing. 2. Elon Musk's $44 billion acquisition of Twitter, now called X, is widely regarded as an excessive deal. However, this transaction provides Musk with a channel to maintain close ties with the Trump administration and serves as a valuable data source for Musk's other company, XAI, which achieved a valuation of $50 billion within 16 months. 3. A year ago, a campus shooting at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, UNLV, resulted in the deaths of 3 professors and serious injury to another. The UNLV community has honored the deceased and supported survivors through artistic expression and mutual assistance. The school has also increased mental health resources and upgraded campus security. Summary *. These articles cover various hot topics across design, artificial intelligence, and campus shootings, combining both engaging content and reflections on significant societal issues. The briefing highlights the most valuable information points and succinctly summarizes the article's overall content, achieving a balanced presentation. Briefing content *. On December 4, 2024, People magazine reported on the Las Vegas Police Department's efforts to address homelessness. The article includes the following key points. 1. Las Vegas has become a magnet for homeless individuals due to the abundance of resources and assistance available in the area. Police indicate that this attracts homeless individuals from other states to Las Vegas. 2. The Las Vegas Police Department's Hope and Outreach team focuses primarily on outreach rather than arrests. They work to connect homeless individuals with the various resources and services they need. 3. Since 2018, police have engaged with over 50,000 homeless individuals, with nearly 16,000 receiving assistance and almost 3,000 finding housing. Police anticipate reaching this milestone in the future. 4. The homelessness issue affects not only individuals but also poses challenges for the community. As a property manager, Tina Jasper frequently assists homeless individuals in accessing needed resources. She believes these resources are crucial for improving the circumstances of homeless individuals. Summary *. This article showcases the proactive measures taken by the Las Vegas police in addressing homelessness and emphasizes the importance of collaboration across the community. The article highlights the most valuable information points while also succinctly summarizing the overall content. Briefing content *. On December 4, 2024, The Atlantic reported on significant developments in partnerships. 1. The Trump administration plans to comprehensively reform the federal government, but there remains uncertainty about how to implement this radical change. Trump aims to fundamentally alter the functioning of the executive branch by appointing loyalists to key cabinet positions and significantly cutting spending across federal agencies. 2. The Atlantic's editor Jeffrey Goldberg discussed and analyzed Trump's reform plans with senior reporters from The Washington Post, The New York Times, and ABC News. 3. Time magazine has significantly adjusted its digital subscription strategy, removing its website paywall and making content freely accessible while focusing on developing its event business. Meanwhile, The Atlantic plans to resume monthly publication, emphasizing print magazine operations. 4. National Geographic and Vogue have further strengthened their digital subscription businesses, raising annual subscription prices and increasing first-time subscription offers, while Sports Illustrated has reduced subscription prices but cut member benefits. Summary ** Different types of publications exhibit significant differences in subscription strategies, reflecting their varying focus and positioning in response to reader demands. Briefing content * December 4, 2024. Topic: Foreign Affairs Magazine. Key points * 1. Former National Security Advisor John Bolton lists increasing the U.S. defense budget as a top foreign policy priority. He hopes Trump will propose a significant increase in the Defense Department's budget and believes Congress will support this proposal. 2. Bolton opposes Trump's nomination of Kash Patel as FBI director. He also opposed Trump's nominations of former Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard as Director of National Intelligence and Matt Gaetz as Attorney General. 3. The article notes that U.S. foreign policy is caught between an old order and a new one. Trump's 2016 victory awakened Washington, with many Americans questioning the assumptions that have long dominated U.S. foreign policy. The 2024 election confirms that 2016 was not an anomaly. 4. The article argues that Trump's America First policy is not a viable alternative. It is, in fact, an aggressive form of unilateralism rather than isolationism. The article calls for progressives and Democrats to chart a better path forward. 5. The article emphasizes that the U.S. needs to recognize and secure its interests in a multipolar world rather than attempting to prevent multipolarity through costly and self-defeating efforts. Cooperation should be viewed as an opportunity rather than a threat. 6. Finally, the article stresses that repairing U.S. foreign policy requires fixing American politics. Eliminating corruption and ensuring accountability and the rule of law are crucial. These choices are daunting and require courage, leadership, and coalition building. December 4, 2024 Briefing. Topic: New Scientist Magazine Report. Key information points * 1. Scientists have discovered that a precursor to vitamin K can lead to the self-destruction of prostate cancer cells, providing a potential new method for treating prostate cancer with fewer side effects. 2. Two scientists proposed the Dark Big Bang Theory, suggesting that dark matter may originate from an event independent of the conventional Big Bang. This theory offers a new perspective for explaining the mysterious dark matter that exists in the universe. 3. The Dark Big Bang Theory posits that dark matter particles may not interact with ordinary matter except through gravitational forces. This could explain why all attempts to directly or indirectly detect dark matter have failed so far. 4. The Dark Big Bang Theory provides new avenues for verification, potentially generating weak gravitational wave signals that future experimental facilities like the International Pulsar Timing Array (IPTA) and the Square Kilometre Array (SKA) may detect, thus providing evidence for the theory. Summary * This issue of New Scientist reports on two significant scientific advancements: the discovery that a vitamin K precursor can kill prostate cancer cells, offering new hope for treatment, and the proposal of the Dark Big Bang Theory, which attempts to explain the universe's mysterious dark matter while providing feasible methods for future verification. These research findings lay the groundwork for further developments in their respective fields. December 4, 2024 Briefing. 1. According to the Wall Street Journal, Trump, upon being elected president, is considering appointing Florida Governor Ron DeSantis as Secretary of Defense, as Peter Hegseth's nomination faces resistance in the Senate. DeSantis is a competitor in Trump's 2024 presidential primary, which would be a shocking shift. However, DeSantis is a well-known conservative with military experience and shares similar views with Trump and Hegseth on purging the military of radicals. 2. According to Vantage Market Research, the global retail market size could reach an astonishing $40 trillion by 2030. 3. In sports. Women's Volleyball Player of the Year, Liam Edwards, Gorham, led the team to consecutive Group A championships. 2024 Women's Volleyball All-District Team, Yarmouth, Gorham, and Biddeford each had 2 players selected. Women's Cross Country All-State Team, outstanding athletes from Groups A, B, and C, are represented. Women's Cross Country All-District Team, champion runners Samantha Moore and Zoe Carroll lead the team. Men's Cross-Country Player of the Year, Sam Laverdiere, Lake Region, despite a delayed start due to a fracture, won with the fastest state time. Women's Golf Player of the Year, Jade Haylock, Leavitt, became the second player in Maine history to win 4 consecutive high school championships. Men's Golf Player of the Year, Jack Quinn, Gardner, won his first state championship and led the team to the Group B team title.